Hello everyone, my name is Barendipitous and welcome back to episode number 5 of Pyre. Alright, I realize I am not, I don't want full screen, there we go, perfect. I should have done that before I started recording. Anyway, we are back with some more campaign mode. Big Bertrude, that is indeed where we are. Five save files, huh? I don't know if I'd ever used any of those, except like the first one. But, alright, so yeah, if I'm not mistaken, we need to go out into the ocean for the next rite, essentially. Alright. Big Bertrude's is, let's see, a small bog dweller outpost at the edge of the sea. All sorts of contraband used to come through here. Some of it fatal if touched or inhaled. Big Bertrude's is a sickly gathering of bog dwellers who stay within shadows, yet you can feel their eyes surveying everything. The lone minstrel steps forward. Sandalwood sent us. Those woods are enough to make the bog dwellers snap to attention. They emerge from the mud and dark and begin inspecting your black wagon with their strange tools. What? Oh gosh, look at that dude. One of the bog dwellers... Oh, look at that lady. One of the bog dwellers slithers forth. She is larger than the rest and leaves no doubt that she commands the others.
Thou speakest the name Sandalwood. We would know his whereabouts. Reveal them to us.
Good day to you, Big Bertrude. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, for Sandalwood always spoke highly of you and your handiwork.
He did he? In turn we know who thou must be. Yet thou speakest of the past. Sandalwood, doth he yet live? Speak plain and quickly.
To be quite frank with you, madam, I do not know for certain, for I have been apart from him for quite some time carrying out his will. Though I have every faith that Sandalwood lives. As for his current whereabouts, I understand that he awaits us somewhere near Wakingwood beyond the waters. Labyrinth of forest in the western half of the Black Basin. Few know the way around in it. The path to sacred Mount Alodiel lies far beyond these suffocating woods. We wish to seek him there, though, as you can see, our wagon is ill-suited for the task. The one called Bertrude frowns at this, studying the lone minstrel all the while.
Indeed. Then leave us. Return at dawn. That is all.
By your grace, Big Bertrude. The lone minstrel turns away, but Hedwyn stops him. Hold on. Are you sure about this? Leaving the wagon in their care? All should be in accordance with my client's plan. You keep calling Sandalwood your client. He must reward you well. Aye, in a matter of speaking, he helped me find a sense of purpose I thought I lost. Hedwyn nods at this, then turns to you. Well, my friend, I guess we'll see what happens, right? I'm off to let the others know. You find yourself with with time for your vocations, while the bog dwellers go about their business. Right, we haven't done one of these in a little while. So last time we studied in private. I do like doing that. We should probably do... You know what? It's good to have some resources. And, oh gosh, all the choices. Flayed vines or acid bath. Let's do flayed vines. I think, well, let's see. You sense something Falcon Ron values here. You sense a mystical artifact here. Okay. Let's go here. Well, chum, had enough scrounging for one day? Usually there isn't much, but if you never look, you never get. And believe you me, it adds up. Oh, what is this? A sling bullet. Bearer flings the orb farther than usual by 20%. Pretty good. A polished stone once aimed to incapacitate a lesser titan of some sort. It still retains some power. Okay. So I could have gotten something that I could have traded for money or just a straight up talisman. Not bad. The lone minstrel finds you early the next day. Reader, it is ready. Please, come have a look. The others are already there. The lone minstrel beckons you to come see the wagon. Step inside. Oh! It's more outfitted like a boat. The black wagon appears different now than it did even a day before. The hull is fully sealed and reinforced, and all manner of nautical equipment adorns the port side. Wow. You people seeing this? I'm gonna have a look around. The wagon should be fit for sea voyage. Let us depart at your earliest convenience. What about Big Bertrude? She then appears as if on cue.
Tell that Sandalwood he owes us twice over.
If I may, Big Bertrude, you could tell him yourself if you wish to accompany us on your voyage north. On our voyage north, our group would welcome some of your vast experience.
Dared thee make flirtations upon us? Enough. But should ye see Sandalwood, tell him also to come and visit us again. Now be gone from here, and tell no one that we were paid in favors.
She slithers off without another word. Soon, excuse me, the lone minstrel breaks the silence. We are fortunate that she assisted us, but we should... oh, gosh. Oh, sorry. But we should go, just as she said. I know the navigational controls and shall explain. This is so exciting! I don't know how to swim! What? Scree! Alright, Tizo. Tizo seems to share Faith's enthusiasm for heading out to sea. I am beginning to feel ill already. There's always one person who's seasick, and this time it's Jodario. Your black wagon became seaworthy. The Sea of Solace awaits. Sets in. Oh, solace, like solace, like a peace, like the word for inner peace or something. Worm Gulf. And it jumps in, and there it is. It becomes a boat. And even still, there's so much like junk and rocks and whatever in the water. Well, one can't say this place isn't colorful. You and your companions watch the sea as your wagon rolls over the gentle waves. We have crossed into Worm Gulf. I hope that all of you are acclimating well. There is no acclimating to these worm-infested waters. We risk everything to sail here. Worms. Oh, like dragons? Oh, okay. As long as we follow the cold current, Big Bertrude indicated, we shall be safe. If the next ride is in the middle of this sea, how will our adversaries meet us there? They shall find their way as we find ours. It is all part of the scribe's design. Now, reader, please confirm the next appointment on our sea journey. We seek the Hulk of Oars. Hulk of Oars. According to the stars, the next ride shall soon commence here. The carcass of the doomed exploring vessel Dazraban lost in the waters of the downside. My wife's talking to someone on the phone. It's fine. So, anyway. Outer Solace. Bertrude's instructions are to navigate the Maze of Maws. Maze of Maws. I like that alliteration. In a curving route bearing northeast. Waters off the coast of the flagging hands. It jumps even now as a boat. Alright, what misfortunes will befall us out here? Oh, really? Nothing? We took this long way around to get to... Oh, yeah, there it is. The wagon continues rolling gently across the waves, which seems to you a welcome change of pace after having come from flagging hands not very long ago. However, Jodario seems more concerned now than before and paces ceaselessly. When she notices Ruki, she stops him for some questioning. Greentail, How is he doing? Oh, Edwin? Oh, he's pretty much the same. Been up all night, retching into the waters if I had to guess. His first time out at sea? His first. She turns to you. Reader, please check on Hedwin when you have the opportunity. He requires our support, and we require his swift recovery. You wish them a good afternoon as you go check up on the others in the group. Oh, he's not doing well, is he? Later you find Hedwin looking out of sorts. Oh, hello, my friend. It's just, the sea hasn't been good for me, I guess. It's funny, all this trouble just to get back to the Commonwealth of all places. Hey, tell me something. What do you miss the most about that place? Oh yeah, so another thing that's really cool about Supergiant games in general is that like, you're the player, you know yourself, you don't know who you're playing. Like, you're discovering who you are in the process, which is kind of cool. The opposite of, like, Legend of Zelda, where Link is basically your avatar. But anyway, oh, your book collection? Sure, it was highly illegal, although just the same, you miss having had access to those volumes. Your life was almost always difficult, but several of your long-time confidence did help you get by. Your mouth waters the thought of it, at least compared with what passes for sustenance here. You know what? A few friends I had, yeah. You tell them that there were those who did support you over the years, and that it pains you now to be apart from them. Yeah, I hear you, my friend. There's someone I miss terribly back there myself. I'm sure that when you make it out of here, your loved ones will be waiting. Anyway, I'll be fine, I think. Thank you for checking up on me. You're welcome, Hedwin. You sense he wishes to be alone. There's not much to be done for him for now. It appears Hedwin is too ill to conduct the next rite. May he soon get well. I'm sorry for my interruption, reader. Please again confirm the next point on our voyage. Sea of Solace. The celestial landmark you seek is beyond this strait. There's a fair amount of people, and that wagon looks kind of small, but we don't really have a scale. Nothing's really to scale on this map here, is it? It just falls apart into its wagon. By the scribes! The sea! I didn't know it was so beautiful! Having escaped the waters of Worm Gulf, you now can see what must be the hulk of oars far on the horizon. Not everyone has taken well to the sea voyage, however. Aww. He's wondering if Hedwin is feeling better. Tizo, you're precious. He requires further rest, Tizo. All we can do is to wish him a swift recovery. Reader, sir, from this point our voyage must diverge from Bertrude's instructions. Please consult with your companions about which course to take. And once again I have a choice. Fathomless Trench. The south current toward the hulk of oars teems with fish and other sea life. Tizo wants to fish for something tasty there. Under King Pass, the north current toward the hulk of oars runs as quick as Under King Oars himself. Faye believes the 8 scribes shall bless you here. We did get blessed before. Again, I tend to take basically a well-rounded approach. Like, to have a little bit of everything is usually what I do. As good as it would be to have a blessing from the 8 scribes, fishing for something tasty, that might be good. Maybe something to sell to Ron, the weird goblin guy. The sea is peaceful for the most part, save for the occasional strange shimmers beneath the surface. You realize the lone minstrel is looking down at them along with you. Those shapes down there. Some must be worms of the Sea Dominion, cast into exile. A vast and war-torn undersea regime, home to untold numbers of amphibious worms. Having conquered their waters, the worms clamored on to the Commonwealth shores in search of new wars. I understand they tirelessly fought the Commonwealth's wars, having grown weary of their own. They must make worthy adversaries. Oh gosh. Seems to have spotted something tasty. Tizo dives without warning into the depths below. And there he goes again. That one enjoys being at sea despite its perils. Eventually, the little imp resurfaces, clutching something in its claws. A frosty flounder. You can always sell it. Wow! 95! Nice. Excellent. That's really good. At last, you arrive at the hulk of oars. I'm tempted to say orcs or ogres or something. 'Cause that E looks a lot like a C, more so than in other fonts. But anyway, after journeying across the sea, it seems the next rite is to commence here soon, though there is no sign of your next adversaries yet. Alright. I didn't use it to signal when food is ready. It's a nice bell sound. I like bells a lot. What is this? Cold-blooded creature crash, fully grown and then... Can I do a test now? Nope. There's an undulation I have sensed, reader, which means I think that your black wagon sails the seas, am I not right? Of course I am. She laughs at this, or herself, perhaps. I scarce remember the sea. Wait, she can feel undulations while she's inside the orb, I guess? It has been a little while since I bathed in it, you understand? My memories of it are wistful nonetheless. Although, if I remember correctly, the Sea of Solace is a disgusting mockery of the Emerald Seas near to the Empire. The Empire of Sar dominated the known world for millennia till the doomed reign of Solium Mur. Never shall we make the wicked errors of our predecessors. The Archjustice Androbolus IV. Do be careful out there, will you? Now let me cease my prattling, lest I extend my sentence by another such eternity or two. We had best stick to business. Reader, a moment of your time. You ask what is on her mind. Hedwyn. He is beginning to recover from his illness. However, its sudden onset serves as a reminder, I believe. I have known Hedwyn since he was a child. Even now, I hesitate to say that he has grown. Really, Hedwyn looks pretty old to me, like adult. Nevertheless, there are such things that even I would never say to him directly. For instance, I struggle with his confidence at times. Whether he leads us to our freedom or our doom, I am ambivalent. Speak not a word of this to him, of course, in case that is unclear. I shall tell him on my own way if and when the time requires. In any case, when times remind me of his mortal weaknesses, I end up having to reconsider what should happen should we become separated permanently. She trails off a while. What I mean to say is, you should know that I am fully pledged now to this quest of ours, whether Hedwyn is the one to lead us to its end or not. I have my reasons. One of them is him. I expect the same holds true for you. That is all I wished to say. Take care, reader. She nods and brushes past you toward the door. Oh yeah, the cobwebs are gone. That's nice. A new page. That's always exciting. We are still in chapter 1. Alright. Down the river. In the words of Golathanian, the Master General. The Emperor Solium Mur knew naught of this, of course. His expedition yielded not the treasure he desired, but brought him closer to his country than he had ever been before. As he traveled down the river Sclorian in pursuit of greed, he found instead an inkling of shame. He saw the sunken faces of his people, heard their words for him. In time he could not ignore it, and it proved more than he could bear. The river finally claimed him, his belongings, and his retinue. Once the people heard, I understand, they cried with joy. Perhaps he ought to have perished, but the mercy shown to him, I think, is what transformed him. So, The river claimed him, but he didn't die? Interesting. There's more books here. I'd love to read them, but apparently I can't. Oh yeah, let's take care of this place. Oh hey guys, funny running into you out here right in the middle of the drink. Know what I mean? Not a lot of customers today, so have a look. I'll give you a good deal. Oh, these are new. Thorned Knot. When aura casting, raises a bearer's maximum range. Plus 8%. Okay, these are for... Oh. I see. Okay. So let's sell this thing. Let's get some more of this stuff here. Tell all your friends about us, because I already told mine. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this thing. Having landed at the Hulk of Ores, you and your fellow exiles now anticipate the hour that the rites are to commence again. What do you think, Tizo? Don't I look just like Mr. Hedwin? Coo-hoo. Tizo's worried that Hedwin is still feeling unwell. Wait, I think... What's that? A serpentine creature... What kind of mask is that? Wow. A serpentine creature emerges from the water, followed by several others of its kind. You recognize it as a worm of the Sea Dominion. What they all are doing here you see plain by their ritual raiments. The nearest one somehow loosens its mask. What the heck? Good sirs and good ladies! So it is you that heed the summons to glorious competition against this knight and his brigade. Well then, let us do battle now without delay. More than our freedom is at stake here, but our very honor. And this knight fully intends to reclaim his. Oh, unless this knight forget, he is called Sir Gilman. He salutes you all on behalf of the Pyre Hearts until the contest. I like this guy. Once proud knight of the Sea Dominion in a self-made quest to regain his honor. And the Pyre Hearts. I'm always a fan of, like, Knights of Honor or whatever. Paladins, that kind of thing. He splashes out of view just as the stars above begin to shimmer with strange light. All right. Sorry, I realized I had a window open. I needed to close it.
Relentless, aren't we, reader?
Yes, I am.
Even the vastness of the sea was not enough to thwart your coming here unto the Hulk of Orus.
Orus?
You would be wise not to underestimate your adversaries here, despite their pitiable look. I am, of course, referring to the Pyre Hearts. These rites are but another war to them, and that makes you their mortal enemy. I expect your battle to be glorious.
Pyre's in different places now. Your fellow exiles are gathered on the rotting deck of the Hulk of Orus. So it's not oars, like the plural form of ore, it's Orus. As your adversaries clamber into view, Ruki paws up to them. Say, what are you worms even doing here? Can't you just swim back to the Commonwealth or the Sea Dominion or wherever it is you're from? Ha! Ha! An excellent point. It seems then that these adversaries in the rites are clever, wouldn't you say, sire? Just get rid of them already, Gilman. As your commanding officer, this knight hereby commands it. Hark! This knight wishes to introduce his noble commander. No worm knight in history has withstood as many frontline battles. Doff your helm, sire, as is our custom. May our adversaries tremble at the sight of you. Sir Gilman attends to his commander's mask, despite his protests. Wait! Ah! Give this knight his mask! This knight hereby presents to you the great Sir Deluge. A noble visage, is it not? I'm sorry. These are great characters. It's hard to take them seriously with their appearance. I'm sorry, man. He's a petty worm knight of the Sea Dominion who somehow survived countless battles. Oh, man. Sir Deluge trembles and squirms. So yes, you can swim or no? Ah, of course knights can swim. All knights of the Sea Dominion can. But we are exiles in this land, the same as ye. We can swim, 'tis true, but 'tis summarily impossible to swim back up the river downward, which we were flushed to end up here. Nay, there is but one way to return. Silence, Gilman. Nobody cares. Back to your post. Sir Gilman hesitates, but does as he is told. This knight knows who you are, Nightwings, and he is not afraid of you. He somehow climbs back into his mask and coils up to its full height. Now, on guard! The exiles of the Worm Triumvirate take their positions as you focus on the Book of Rites. Alright. Reader, Hedwyn's illness means he cannot help us here. He shall be counting on us.
Who shall strive for freedom?
Unwell. Okay, so again I want to focus on those who can get extra experience. So not Rookie, not Faye, and not Tizo. Oh. My options are a bit limited, unfortunately. Well, so definitely Dodariel. Her quickness is not that great. Let's put all these. Actually, no. Only Rookie can take this one. Okay, so this is the yeah, that's the quickness one. Which one has the least amount of experience? Definitely Faye. I don't know. I don't have a strong strategy. I just kind of like whatever I want. Oh, their experience is pretty much the same. You know what? I'll go with him. No way these Worm Knight bozos are faster than me! Gilman, status report. What is the enemy's position? They now stand ready to confront us, sire. A very brave triumvirate. They seem to think they seem to this knight's eye. Brave, sucking monsters, one and all. Pyre hearts, be ready. Okay. Dang it! Fetch. I'm still trying to get used to these. What the heck? Okay. Hang it. Oh, we jump over them. So we just jump. Ah! I am still trying to get used to all this. Nice. I think that's the first time Jodariel scored. Dang it.
The two flames now burn equally as bright. Someone there rose to the occasion. Fire hearts banished to the last.
Nice. Gilman, your performance is sloppy. Fight them as though your miserable life is on the line. Your words do wound me, sire. This knight gives every right his very, very best. Though perhaps we do have much to learn from such a brave triumvirate as the one whom we now face. Whose side are you on? Get out there and vanquish them at once. Our adversaries stand divided. Let us take advantage of the opening. Oh gosh, okay.
To be dissension in your adversary's ranks. Tis little wonder these fool worm knights are no longer fire resolve. How very fortunate.
Oh, come on. There we go. Alright. One more hit from somebody. There we go.
The Night Wings prevail. Was a glorious performance, I must say. The rite is complete.
I expected more from the Worm Knights of the Sea Dominion. I did too. Like they left themselves open right there. Was that meant to be easy? The sea was making me a little queasy, honestly, but we still won. We won. Those worms are quick. We're quick, all right, but Rookie Greentail's quicker. This night commends you, noble Nightwings, gloriously fought indeed, and this knight shall wistfully remember this defeat until the end of his days. Silence, Gilman! This is all your fault, and now cavorting with our enemies. How dare you! This knight is but attempting honorary compliments, sire. Is it not in accordance with the rights to praise one's adversary on a worthy outcome? Worthy? This knight will show you worthy, you miserable little minnow. You are a failure, Gilman. Get now from this knight's sight. Man, I enjoyed voicing those guys. I'm gonna miss them. Focus, training, prowess, the path toward survival on the blood border. These rites make similar demands of us. Okay, so after using her rush to lunge forward, she can rush again right away. Size of her aura. I like that. The next right. Right. There we go. Rolling the tongue there and on right. Oh. Alright. Thought there was a spot on my computer, but no, it was just a loading screen. After triumphing over the Pyre Hearts in a rather one-sided contest, you at last return to the wagon with your companions. There is little discussion of the Pyre Hearts, who seem to have already swam off toward wherever the next stars directed them. Instead, your fellow exile's attention turns toward your companion, who was absent for the rite. How is Hedwyn? The lone minstrel makes a sound, but no words form. As yet, something is troubling him. I urged him bedridden, and he simply would not listen. Oh no, something bad gonna happen? I am very sorry, but... Wait, what? Everyone stares at the lone minstrel in stunned silence. The lone minstrel breathes a heavy sigh, but then... Hey, what's with the long faces, everyone?
Minstrel, I should wring that neck of yours.
As I was attempting to explain, Hedwyn is already up and about. Don't scare us like that, man! Despite my having strongly recommended further rest. Those that are unaccustomed to sea voyage and take ill, they are very likely to experience further symptoms if they do not remain bedridden or at least sedentary. Hedwyn is running a considerable risk of having to spend another night in great discomfort. What are you, a doctor? Nay, although I travelled once with one, extensively. Look, I appreciate your caution and concern, Tariq, but I'm pretty well accustomed to discomfort here, and I had to see how things turned out tonight. I haven't had to stay out of a rite like that before. So you are back among the living then, Hedwyn. I was just seasick. Nevertheless, your full recovery requires rest. I think we all could use some rest after tonight. Anyway, thank you, everyone, for your concern, and I'm sorry that I worried you, or caused you further burden. He turns to you. My friend, what do you say we figure out where to go next? I'm beginning to miss being on solid ground. You follow him outside where the night sky awaits. Hey, I wanted to thank you for conducting the rite back there without me being there. I could rest easy knowing you and the others would get through it. Anyway, I'll leave you to your reading. Can't begin to imagine where we'll be off to next. We're well past anywhere than downside I've ever been. Even Jody hasn't gone this far. He bids you a good evening as you turn your attention back to the sky. The stars shine down upon you. Seek again your destination. Where we go? What the heck? I don't see a star I need to get to. Oh, here we go. It was right up there. Okay. 3 star. The Silver Star. The Silver Star burns bright over the fissured lands of Black Basin. Oh gosh. What is that? Still further north, then. Not simply north. This shall prove difficult. What's the problem? Our destination is beyond the deathless tempest. Storm that arose after the death of the sea tide and unfathomed furnace never was entirely subsided. A vessel such as ours has little hope of traversing it intact. First, can't we go around it? Given our confrontation with the Pyre Hearts, our chances back in worm-held waters would be even worse. Come on, people! It'll just be another day in the downside. Go get yourself some sleep while we still can. Bet you'll still feel better in the morning. Your optimism is infectious. Isn't it? You all concur that rest is in order, for the sea journey has been taxing to everyone. Come daybreak you shall come to find a way to sail past the deathless Tempest. Alright. I think this is a perfect place to end this episode. As always, thank you very much for watching. All the best.